Welcome everybody. It's that time of the year. Actually, it's a little bit late of that time of year. We ran into some difficulties this year with the awards presentation. Not so much that we didn't know who the awards were going to, but it came down to the individual that we use to make our plaques and whatnot. First, they ran out of plaque material, and it took them a while to get some additional stuff in. I don't know if that's COVID related or what. And then our provider was out of the country for 3 weeks. So what usually takes place the first week of January is now taking place the second week of February. That being said, everybody here at Horsemen, I want you to know that you all do a great job. A lot of these awards that we give out, we feel it's good for morale. It's good to kind of have some competitions going on through the course of the year. I always get asked, how do we come up with the awards or who wins the awards? The Account Manager of the Year award is actually voted upon by the field investigators. The other awards are put together by the managers of all the various departments. It's not something that I vote on, but everybody from Ed to Jasmine to David to Billy to the background manager, Jeff, and Michael Lemire, all those people do vote on who these awards go out to. This first one is kind of a redundancy. I think it's 5 out of the last 6 years. Most minutes, which is the surveillance investigator that brings in the most minutes. This is obviously an award that we don't have to vote on. It's just a matter of who brings in the most minutes. And once again, the most minutes for Horsemen is Ernesto Noriega, also known as Ernesto of the North. He's run this 3 years consecutive. There was a tie in there 1 year with Adam Powell, but he continues to excel as far as bringing in the amount of minutes each year. He's obviously somebody who, if you're a young investigator, he would be a good role model. He does such a great job on it, and again, his effort speaks volumes because it is followed up by the minutes. Our next award is for the Background Investigator of the Year. That is voted on by, I think, Sam and Ed and Jeff, Mike Lemire, some of the account managers as well. The Background Investigator for 2023 is Colleen Fay. Does an excellent job, and everything I've heard is she gets better and better at this position, and she's obviously a very big benefit for us here at Horsemen. So congratulations to Colleen on the Background Investigator of the Year. Next award is our Rookie of the Year. We brought in a lot of people last year, which is a good sign. It means our account managers are doing things. It means our investigators, who are our best salespeople, are doing a great job. We've got lots of openings. We're bringing in more people in, as you know, in Arizona, more people in Las Vegas, more people in Hawaii, and we continue to grow here in California. This individual brought in last year. Excellent job. Just one of these, sometimes you just get lucky when you hire people. Didn't need a lot of training, doesn't need a lot of supervision, but went out and basically continues to show that he is not only an asset to us, but he's somebody that's finishing in the top 10 all the time as far as the amount of footage that they bring in. So our Rookie of the Year for 2023 is Eric Bloom. Congratulations, Eric. Great job. Next award we give out, we started this about 10 years ago. We call it the Iron Horse Award. And it really comes down to somebody or an individual. It could be somebody in the field, it could be somebody in the office, but somebody who exemplifies being able to jump on rush cases, being able to travel, being able to do whatever pops up in our profession. As we all know, there's lots of rush cases, there's lots of fires to put out, and if you didn't have people in the field who were willing to give up their personal time, their personal lives in order to jump on something, a lot of these things we wouldn't get. And it's one of the reputations that we have in the industry is a company that you can go to with a rush case or with something that needs to get done right away. So our 2023 Iron Horse Award goes to Eric Montano. Great job that he does for us. Not only is he a surveillance investigator, he's gone about getting himself, at his request, cross-trained into statements, cross-trained into basically subpoena delivery, you name it. He is kind of a jack of all trades. He is an individual that if we need something, it's north of Fresno and we've got no time to get it done, Eric jumps on it. Now, I'm amazed all the time how many times he's doing 2 or 3, 4 cases a day, and the first case is done just as well as the fourth case is done. So we take our hats off to him. Our next award is for the Most Improved Employee of the Year. This individual has been with us for a couple years now. It's kind of an interesting story. We actually met this individual while we were doing a workers' compensation claim, an AOE, and she was an individual that we interviewed, and she had no idea what this industry was about, had no idea about being an investigator, but took the initiative to reach out, took the initiative to take a chance and come to work for Horsemen. And she, as her supervisor, Matt Carmichael, says, is just a natural. And we got very, very lucky on that one. It wasn't even somebody, my philosophy is, if you find somebody that's really good, who shows a lot of energy, who can not only brings energy to the table, but energizes everybody else around the table, even if you're not looking for a particular hire at that time, that's a person that you should hire because they'll go out and generate their own work. And Ikra Jatal certainly has provided that for us. She really took to this new job. She gets better and better at it as the days go by. And again, it was just the luck of the draw that we found her. And I'll tell you, she's made a huge difference for us. So congratulations on the Most Improved Employee for the year 2023. Statement Investigator of the Year. Individual's been with us for a while, continues to get better every year, continues to reach out, ask for more stuff, continues to ask, how can I get better at what I do? Much like Eric is an individual, if you need something done, no questions asked, I'll get on it, I'll take care of it. There's not a day that I don't walk into the office where I don't see 2 or 3 updates from him. That includes Saturdays and Sundays. He's just a workhorse, but not only is he a workhorse, he does a phenomenal job. And actually, we actually promoted him into training and some of the management on the statement side. So our Statement Investigator of the Year for 2023 is Juan Sanchez. So congratulations, Juan. Couldn't be happier for you. It's something well-deserved. And again, you continue to be an asset for us. Account Manager of the Year. As I stated earlier, nobody inside the office from on the management side has any input on this particular award. This is strictly, we send out a kind of a random vote in late October, early November, indicating to the field staff who exemplifies what it is to be an account manager, who is somebody that's always there for you, who's answering your questions, who's answering the phone, who's providing positive feedback, and again is able to work with the field staff in order to get them the information that they need to do a good job. So the Account Manager of the Year for 2023, Tracy Boyd. Congratulations, Tracy, well deserved. 2 more, our last 2. Surveillance Investigator of the Year. Individual has been here a couple years now. Continues to just shine. Does a great job. Came in right out of college. I love his story. He graduated from UNLV. His family is from Las Vegas. And after college, he decided that I'm just going to move to a different state and start a career there because it's a good place to perhaps buy a house, raise a family, and all that type of stuff. Again, answered an ad for us for a surveillance investigator a couple years ago. Excelled at that right from the get-go. Asked to be cross-trained, asked, you name it. He's willing to travel. He's willing to do whatever it takes to get the job done. And again, not only is he cross-trained, he's still in the top 10 all the time on minutes. Not only just minutes, but quality minutes. There's a reason why his nickname is Vegas. So the Surveillance Investigator of the Year for 2023 is Michael Valeron. Good job, Michael. Appreciate you. And our final award of the year, we always wait to the very end to go to the Employee of the Year. Again, this is one award that I take a major vote in. There's actually been years where people have said, let's do this, and I'll be like, no, we're going in a completely different route. And that's because, you know, I do pride in myself on being around and being very involved in the day-to-day operations. I always tell our salespeople that we're not a sales-based company, we're an operations-based company. And our goal is to continue to make our operations second to none. And if we do that, then the results will follow and the sales will follow. So sometimes not everybody gets a chance to take a step back and see who does make a big difference. And it's the little things. Sometimes, you know, it's not just the work that's required. Sometimes it's the little things behind the scenes that people don't know. For me, you know, I walk around the office some days and there'll be something hidden in the corner, and I'm like, I know exactly who did that. There's mornings that I'll come in the office and literally have the poop scared out of me because somebody's put a skeleton in a place that it wasn't there the night before. And it's those kind of things that obviously morale builders, dedication, day in, day out is at the office. I don't think the man has. He's been here for 8 years. I don't think he's ever called in one day. I don't even think he's taken a vacation day, let alone call in sick. So those things do make a difference, and it's not something that you see a lot of nowadays. So our Employee of the Year for 2023 is Billy. Well deserved, Billy. You do a great job for us, and I really do appreciate that. And I can say it to you personally because you're on the other side of this camera right now. So thank you once again. Your efforts don't go unnoticed. I want to thank everybody in the company at this time, and good luck in 2024.